on now, in what seems to be yet another diplomatic coup. Sources have indicated that soldiers of the United Arab Emirates are likely to march down Rajpath during the Republic Day parade this year. Remember, chief guest for the parade has already been confirmed. He, of course, will be Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi. The development comes at a big boost to India-UAE relations, much to the discomfiture of Pakistan. The joint statement made during Prime Minister's 2015 visit to Abu Dhabi had mentioned terror no less than 11 times, with specific mentions being made to Pakistan. The indication also comes on the heels of a reported crackdown by UAE authorities on Dawood Ibrahim's properties at the behest and the request of India.
I welcome the government effort to be friendly with UAE, Middle East and the West Asian countries. We must be very friendly like before with these nations.
Let's go across to my colleague Geeta Mohan for more on this. Geeta, the confirmation of the Sheikh is already there. We can also expect soldiers of the UAE Special Brigade marching down Rajpath on Republic Day. I'm being told Geeta Mohan will join us in just a bit here. So let me just tell you exactly what we know right now. We know that the Prime Minister visited UAE in 2015. We also know that there was a statement released, and India has been consistently trying to get closer to the UAE, the Emirates, where a substantial chunk really of Pakistan's revenue comes from. Remember, I told you before, Pakistan, one of Pakistan's biggest revenue sources, streams, are remittances from foreign lands, and the biggest number one there is the UAE. What does it mean for Pakistan? What does it mean for India-UAE relations? Let's ask my colleague Geeta Mohan, who's joined us now. Geeta, it's a big step really in solidifying relations with the UAE. India has been trying consistently, and I think this is beginning to bear fruit now.
Well, that's right. When Prime Minister Narendra Modi had visited UAE, and when we saw those very significant visits from the UAE, there was a lot of the terrorism and security aspect covered. And in the course of time, after what we've seen is there have been back-channel talks, there have been regular interactions and engagements at the highest level. The National Security Advisor himself in touch with the top establishment in United Arab Emirates is also the Foreign Secretary. We know how closely the Foreign Ministry is working and has been working to ensure that this visit happens with the Crown Prince coming as the chief guest, is also ensuring that that the army participates in the Republic Day parade. And it's not just about optics like we've been discussing through the day, Arthur. It's about the fact that there is substantial growth in the way the ties between India and UAE now, earlier were perceived and now are being perceived. The dynamics certainly have changed when it comes to the region and to West Asia. India's focus on West Asia, the West Asian crisis when it comes to terrorism, are very many reasons why we see the need for UAE and India to come together and cooperate on security and terrorism aspects. This really does not take away from the fact that Pakistan continues to remain an important partner for UAE, and Pakistan uses and leverages the OIC to further its own interests on the issue of Kashmir. But certainly when it comes to terrorism and security, most of the countries have come to realize that there are issues that have to be kept separate, and in that, if terrorism is a concern and there are certain areas that are concerned for India, then we have seen UAE speak in the same voice and the joint statements in the past, and we expect that to happen even during the meetings and the talks on the sidelines of the Republic Day parade, where the chief guest is going to be Crown Prince Al Nahyan.
All right, stay with us, Geeta. We also have Commodore G.J. Singh joining us on the phone line right now. Commodore Singh, this is an important development here. It not only is the UAE, in fact, the Sheikh of the Abu Dhabi Emirate going to be chief guest at the Republic Day function. We also understand that soldiers are going to march there, UAE soldiers. This is, of course, yet another indication that India's policy, at least strategy of trying to get closer to the UAE, seems to be bearing some fruit here.
Absolutely, you are absolutely right. When you know, it's a good indication because our closeness with UAE is improving, is now bearing fruit. And I must say that this is the result of the good diplomacy, good the visits that our Prime Minister made to the UAE, and it shows that India's good relationship with that particular country. And not only that, I think this is a good development when it comes to cracking down on, Dawood Ibrahim.
Right.
And these things are going to improve relations and as well as, I would say, peace in the region. And this is a good rebuttal to Pakistan as well. Because
Right.
Pakistan has been sponsoring terrorism in India, and now this is an indication from the UAE and the
All
countries.
right, Commodore
like
Singh, we
UAE.
have to leave it there, but thank you for joining us with your views there.